Not every Christmas tree is a pre-lit Christmas tree. Some, you have to do it yourself. I grew up with only fresh cut trees, and of course you have to light those yourself. And it can be way more affordable to get an artificial tree that's not pre-lit. Oh, the tradition of floofing your artificial tree. The branches have been in a box all year long, just waiting to breathe. Real or artificial, big or small, the real question is, how many lights do you need? The standard rule is 100 lights per foot height of your tree. So for a 6-foot tree, you'll need about 600 lights. If you need to, take those measurements first before you light. If you like a fuller, more brightly lit tree, go up to 200 lights per foot height. If the base of that tree is extra wide, you're gonna wanna also go up to about 200 bulbs. With all that said, always pick up an extra box or two. Those extra lights also come in handy to fill any gaps. Only connect the exact same type of lights together. This is for safety and consistency. I had to learn this the hard way, needed more lights, ran to the store, they didn't match. Classic reminder, always test those lights before putting them on your tree. You already have the perfect tree, now do you light it horizontally or vertically? Running in circles driving you mad while lighting your tree? You might want to try vertically. This method can save you time and the amount of lights you need. This is ideal if your tree is in a corner or up against a wall where you won't see the back. This is a preferred method if you have an extra tall tree as well. I like to start at the top. It leaves a plug if you have a star that needs to light up. Just go up and down, filling all the spaces where you want lights to gleam. You only have to go around the tree once, and making adjustments is super easy. Evergreen trees, make sure that cord is green so it camouflages in your tree. Step back every once in a while so you know what areas need adjustment. Leave space for ornaments, and these will also help hide those wires. You can create some depth if you keep some of those lights near the trunk and others towards the front. That creates a glow from within. Stringing vertically is a simple and quick method. There's no wrong way to string lights, just make it festive and jolly. Now, I'm gonna make like a tree and get out of here. It's that classic holiday mystery. You plug in your tree and a section of the lights doesn't work. And usually it's a pesky burnt out bulb stopping power from circulating through the strand. For those incandescent pre-lit trees, this is an all too common problem. And there's a nifty tool that just might save Christmas. This tool works like jumper cables for your Christmas tree. It can also find shorts along the wire. Now this is handy for your most common problem, malfunctioning shunts. But this will not work if you have too many burnt out bulbs along the circuit. You'll need to find and replace those burnt out bulbs. So it's a good idea to have some backups on hand. Anytime you see a burnt out bulb, it's important to replace it so you don't overload the rest of the strand. This will help all the lights last as long as possible. This tool has so many other features to help you troubleshoot problems with Christmas tree lights. It might also be a burnt out fuse, and those are located in the plug. Looks like my job's done here. We saved Christmas! Are you sick of watching your real tree die before Christmas? These are my best tips for keeping it healthy and happy. First and most importantly, a tree needs water, of course. Keep that stand full of water. Trees will drink a ton in the first few days. And the secret here, use warm water. Cold water can solidify the sap and clog up the tree, but warm water will ensure the entire tree stays hydrated. If you don't have any nutrients, use sugar instead. Just a spoonful of sugar for my tree to drink in. That sweetness will help feed that tree just like fresh cut flowers. If you can, keep that tree away from heat sources and direct sunlight. This will help ensure you retain as much moisture as possible. If you live somewhere dry like me, add a humidifier. This will help keep those needles looking fresh all season long. Over 60% of the water the tree will use happens in the first week. Make sure to check your tree each day and water is needed. How about you? What are your favorite tree traditions? Problem solved. Do you wish your fake tree smelled just as good as a real one? This is the best way to add that perfect pine scent. All you need are cotton balls and essential oils. In a small bowl of water, just add a few drops of pine essential oil and a hint of eucalyptus. Or you can try fragrances like fir and cedarwood. Soak a cotton ball in the mixture and tuck it in a tree branch. Just a couple is all you need. Just gonna move some of these branches to hide it in there. If you don't have a cotton ball, try a tea bag instead. A few drops of pine and hang it in your tree. And once you hang those ornaments, nobody's gonna know. How will they know? I picked up this set on Amazon, and as a Prime member, shipping was super easy. Pro tip, to elevate your aesthetic, use a pine cone. Place this front and center, smelling good. Supplement and add a diffuser nearby for extra fragrance. Now this might get you on the naughty list, but you can even use little trees to scent your big tree. Have you ever cleaned your Christmas tree? This is my favorite method to clean an artificial tree. First, start at the top, then work your way down and around. Let me paint the problem for you. Year after year, that tree's just collecting dust. A soft bristled brush can get between all those needles. Achoo! I picked up this paintbrush at Walmart while I was doing my Christmas shopping. Well, you could just vacuum. I like to lay down a towel around the tree to catch any debris. See, this is why we lay down the towel, because this is a mess. For hard to reach spots, use a blow dryer set to cool. And if you want to use a vacuum, be sure to use that bristle attachment. And don't forget to clean and dust off those Christmas ornaments too. Missed the spot right there. Do you ever wonder what to do with your real tree when the holiday is over? This is my ultimate post-Christmas tree guide. No, we're not gonna saw it in half. Tree disposal actually starts when you first bring your tree home. Place a disposal bag underneath your base and you can cover it with a tree skirt. Once you've removed ornaments and lights, now the tree's ready to get it out of here. I'm gonna remove the base and get that out of the way. It helps if you have a second hand, but you simply cover the tree with the bag containing all those loose, dry pine needles. Now you can remove that tree and contain all the mess. If you don't have a tree removal bag, go ahead and lay down a painter's drop cloth. And for smaller trees, use a large outdoor trash bag. But you don't have to just kick that tree to the curb. Check if your local community has a tree recycling program. They can turn your old tree into mulch for parks and gardens. Or consider donating your tree to a local zoo or animal sanctuary. They can use it for animal enrichment. What do you do with your Christmas tree? Problem solved. Santa comes with presents and here I am leaving with a tree.